So this is I'm very excited for. I'm very excited for this. Is Star Trek Discovery's Season 2 premiere trailer, aired at Comic-Con, and follows on to a phenomenal first season and looks to be following on pretty strongly. So, here we go. The Season 1 ended with Commander Burnham, the main character, redeemed. She was given back her commission in Starfleet. She was signed as a permanent crew member aboard the USS Discovery as science officer, and they are on their way to meet their next captain on Vulcan. But they're diverted by none other than the USS Enterprise itself, commanded by Captain Christopher Pike.
We have always looked to the stars to discover who we are. And hidden there was a message. A secret made of space and time. Visible only to those open enough to receive it.
Captain Christopher Pike requests permission to come aboard.
Well, Commander, this is awkward, but the best way to get into a cold stream is to jump right in. I'm here to take command of the Discovery under Regulation 19, Section C.
Your directive is only instituted when an imminent threat is detected.
Federation sensors picked up 7 red bursts, spread out across more than 30,000 light years. These mysterious signals are beyond anything we understand. Is it a greeting? A declaration of malice? Let's find out.
Aye, sir. 6 seconds to impact.
I am in total free fall.
Trust us. Discovery has you, right, ladies?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, dear.
This is the power of math, people.
We have someone in common.
My foster brother, Mr. Spock.
He took leave. It says if he'd run into a question he couldn't answer.
Spock is linked to these signals, and he needs help. We're on a collision course with a pulsar.
Oh, what a relief. Thought we were all gonna die.
Wherever our mission takes us, we'll try to have a little fun along the way. Ruffle a few feathers.
I look forward to it.
Hit it. Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Linus, you okay? You look a little... Yes, I hear it's going around.
Bless you.
Oh, hey, Kingslayer at Ederco? I think I got that right. Welcome to the channel. Glad to have you here. We were just looking at the trailer for Star Trek Discovery Season 2, aired at Comic-Con this year. I am super excited for this show. It looks amazing. The first season was phenomenal, and it looks like they're actually lightening things up a bit. The first season focused a lot on the Klingon War, on Commander Burnham's status as Michael Burnham's status as a pariah, an outcast, as a mutineer. She's been redeemed, she's back in the saddle, and so is Star Trek on an exciting, action-packed, and thought-provoking adventure. And there's a lot to digest in this trailer that's thankfully a lot less, in a good way, less emotionally resonated as the last video I showed you. So, let's break this thing down. We've got Burnham's monologue at the beginning, which sets things up nicely. We've got this bizarre looking Alien creature. Yeah. I'm giving away a segue. I'm giving away a bunch of digital movie codes. I've got a few people enrolled in, so just hang out for a few minutes. When you get enough love to donate, it only costs $5. It's only about 15 minutes worth of time. So there's a lot of mystery, a lot of unknowns going into this that seem completely unrelated, or at least tangentially unrelated, to the events of the first series. We have Pike's arrival, dropping the bomb that he's going to be taking command of the Enterprise, while the Enterprise is command of Discovery, while Enterprise is apparently out of commission. We've got this mystery of the red anomalies popping up all over the place. We don't know what this is about. A few people have stated that it might have something to do with red matter from the 2009 reboot in the Kelvin universe. Also, we've got plenty of action sequences with them in... It just looks like it's just fun action sequence, nothing dark and gritty, nothing that seems hopeless. A few comedic moments spread in here and there, and of course the tease of Spock. For those of you guys who don't know, Spock and Burnham are connected. She is his foster sister. When Burnham's family was killed in a Klingon attack, she was adopted and brought in to Spock's family by Sarek and Amanda, his parents, and she was raised as a sister, although something of a rival, not exactly close, but close enough as family. And he is missing. He's not there. So somehow connected to these dots. So people are calling it Search for Spock and all that. We'll see. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be fun. Sarcasm, dry wit, gotta love it. Oh, good. I thought we were all gonna die. And a lot of girl power in this trailer. You got this, ladies? And of course, Tilly being as adorable as ever. The power of math. And that's Discovery, and of course, tied off with our first look at a Discovery era Saurian. And of course, a sneeze gag, which is better than a poop joke. Snot gags, a little slapstick, doesn't hurt anybody, doesn't really ruin things, I think. So that's two so far. What do you guys think of this now that you've seen it? What do you did you watch Discovery? Do you have any interest in Star Trek? Are you a Star Trek fan? What do you like? What do you dislike? Let's talk about this a second. There are 5 of you in here. Let's start a conversation. That's the fun of Twitch. Let's go. I'll start things off with the uniforms. It's interesting to see the Discovery pattern uniforms in the solid colors of the Enterprise. That pattern is it's a little odd, very asymmetrical. It's kind of weird like that. Is there a better shot of Pike in uniform? Here we go. It's still the Discovery pattern. You see the lines of the division lines, which are normally colored on Discovery: silver, gold, and bronze for the 3 different divisions. But with the Enterprise crew, we see the more classic gold, red, and blue for command, security, and science, respectively. It's nice to see those patterns there, that little tie-in with previous canon. But I like that they kind of tied it together. They've linked it in a way. It'll be interesting to see how else they marry the Discovery updates to the classic flavor, let's say. And that's what I see here. They're mixing into the Discovery aesthetic with the classic flavors. And you see that reflected in a lot of the prop work with the phasers, the tricorders, the communicators, but tying things in, like having holographic displays and communications throughout Discovery, having the communicator double as a universal translator. Those are nice things. Those are fun things, and I'm looking forward to seeing what else they do. Well, I guess you guys aren't too into Discovery because you're not really talking, so let's move on then. Where is... There. Alright, let's see